I'm happy that we are talking today again about a topic that is really dear to my heart, and I will tell more in a second because it's just weird that it's not starting. So the technical issues. Hi Lucy. Yes, here we are. Okay, it's fine. Oh, I did not see your comments, but now everything is here. So I should know better already. It always takes a different approach. Hi, Margaret and Linda, Beate, Marilyn, Petra. Oh, you're all here. Hi, Ursula. Hi, Anne. With sunshine, that's wonderful. We need this here in Austria as well. I have light everywhere because it's so dark in Austria again, due to the rain. Hi, Angelika. Hi, Petra. So, fingers crossed that in 2 days, I have a sketchbook in Salzburg. Fingers crossed that this is working because it's raining cats and dogs tomorrow, but I think on Thursday will everything be perfect. And Christiane, hi, Loretta. So really great that you are joining me here for a little study. I'd like to talk about the reason for 3 minutes. And this is not just a phrase, well, draw for 3 minutes. It's not just a phrase. For me, it's really a game changer. And I started with the 3 minute sketches about 8 years ago now, and it was really a game changer because before I did these 3 minute sketches, I thought that I just need time for drawing because, you know, I'm an illustrator, and when I do illustrations for companies, I'm not doing them in 3 minutes. So they take really long. So I'm sitting there for hours, for days, for months, for weeks. And so for me, it was kind of in my brain, well, when I'm drawing, I need time. So I did not draw for my personal projects. So 8 years ago, I was really only doing illustration projects. No personal drawings because, well, there's no time. If I need weeks for an illustration project, I do not have the time to have extensive drawings as well. And this is really the moment where I started with the 3 minute sketches. I just look at the comments because I think there's some... Oh, Beate, you have technical problems. Hopefully everyone else can see me. Because you see, we all have a lot of things during the day, and these 3 minutes really helped me to change this. And I'll show you why and how, and yes. So even if you have already sketched a lot of 3 minute sketches with me, or even if you have done a lot of 3 minute challenges with me, it's always special. At least for me, it's always special that 3 minutes are so powerful. So let me just switch the phone so that we can work here together. Yeah, so, well, it's in the book as well. That's what I just wanted to show you because I know, as I have not yet the English version, not everyone could check the page in the book. So it is definitely page 42, and here is the reason why I'm drawing for 3 minutes, or why I think this is so powerful. So, but we're not drawing in the book today. I want to prove to you that the 3 minutes are wonderful, no matter which motif we are sketching. For sure, I've chosen a very autumn-like motif, as the colors are so warm, and as it's raining outside, it kind of feels like I want to draw something warm. So 3 minutes, and what we are doing here is we are using exactly these 3 points, these 3 eyes that are counting, or that are good reasons why you should test at least the 3 minutes. So the very first one, it is feasible, so you can really do it during your day. This is one of the main reasons why I did not draw. So I really did not draw my personal projects because it simply took so long. So we will do it. You will see we can easily squeeze 3 minutes in, and we can still do so much during this evening or wherever you are in the morning. 3 minutes are quickly done. And the next point, I will start in the next step. So let's prepare first the frame for our 3 minute sketch. So the next one is about focus. So before we are really doing this now. So this is a 3 minute sketch. We're doing it together. And before I turn, we will use point number 2, the focus, where we talked about last week. So this one is a main part of it. We will look at the picture and define the focus here. And this is for everyone very personal, so it's just a suggestion for me here. But when you are looking at this butterfly, the main part in order to recognize a butterfly is the shape of the wings here, and also these fine, very delicate legs. So I think they are important as well, at least for me. So I will definitely, when I'm drawing it, I will definitely start with the shape of its body. That instantly leads me to the shape of the wings. So this for me is the focus that helps me to draw it, because it is really complex. So especially a butterfly is very complex. So as soon as you have sketched one, you will know what I'm talking about. The pattern here is super complex. So if you start drawing this pattern right away, well, we won't manage it within the 3 minutes because it's really complex. So my focus is more the shape of the wings, and then let's see how much time we have left. So let's start. Before, I'm just adding the eye here for the third one so that we can add it later on and I'm not forgetting about it. Concerning the pens, as we said 2 weeks ago, you can prepare different ink pens. So I've here a very thick one and a finer one. So I'm starting here with a 04, very fine, because for the draft I do not want to have too thick traces. So just writing it down, fine traces for the draft. So I'm starting with a finer pen here, and I just have the other two already in my hand so that I can be quick when we have the 3 minutes here running down the hourglass. Yeah, so let's start. Let's do this. Here we have the shape of the body and also the shape of the wings, and I pay attention to really draw the wings with soft outlines so that we can draw the pattern later on. So it's really more about the outlines. So a very old ink pen, for example, is super helpful here as well, or like here in this case a bit of a finer one, so that we can draw or sketch the entire animal first with very rough lines, perfect also for the eyes, as we have a thinner tip. And I'm indicating as the legs, we said in the focus, the legs are very fine. So I can use the fine ink pen here as well, already in order to underline the delicate shape of them, which helps us also to remind or to instantly give us the characteristics of the butterfly, which is easier to do with the ink pen. And as we have already sketched the shape of the wings, we can be really relaxed and we see how much we can do and how much time is left for the pattern here. So also the shape, for example, of the hair of its body, we can add it here as well with the finer ink pen. This helps us to save a bit time. If we are always changing the pen, it takes a lot of time to do this, so I prefer starting with this one here. And also for the pattern, we can start adding with fine lines, for example, the shape, an overall shape. So I would not overcomplicate it here. I'm just trying to draw the feeling of the wings, not the exact pattern. So here are some lines that are going downwards and they are connected with each other. So some areas are closer together, some of those strokes. So it's really super rough what I'm doing here. And now I need the thick one for the pattern. So this eyes, that kind of look like eyes here. So I'm using the thicker pen to sketch those eyes and to indicate them super roughly, which helps me to get a bit more contrast here. So otherwise with the finer ink pen it would take so much longer to achieve this contrast. And as we are running out of time, I kind of indicate it very quickly and some hatching to just show a bit more darkness here. And a bit of a shadow underneath for the flower. And that's it. Whew, so I stop. It's a bit of a focus to talk and to draw quickly, but I will leave it like this. And we have the pattern of the butterfly, we have the body of it, of the butterfly, and yeah, so the most important part here, as you have seen, we're just in the middle of a rough, wild sketching process, which helps us to get to know the butterfly, so we get to know it while we are sketching it. And at the same time, we are really far away from perfection. So this is really something very, very helpful, that we know 3 minutes are not enough to make a perfect sketch here. So this is something that I enjoy a lot when I'm doing a 3-minute sketch, because it simply helps me to not even think about perfection. So I just sketch because it's fun sketching it, and I really compare and I learn by drawing the motif. But there's no perfection here, so it's not a frustration if I do not manage to draw everything, because, well, it's just 3 minutes. So this is an important message that I want you to keep in mind as well. So really no perfection, it's really just for the experience of sketching, So we do this in order to see more, to draw more, and to draw easier, because it doesn't prevent us from sketching if we have to have 1 hour or more in order to start drawing. This is really the basic idea here of it. And this was kind of the starting point for all my sketches that I made since then, when I decided 8 years ago that, well, it is simply important to stick to a routine, and this is more important than drawing, for example, one perfect picture once a year or once a month. So these 3-minute sketches were really a game changer, and this is the main reason why I decided to make this mini ink challenge, to make you feel that this effect of it is so so wonderful, that you sketch 3 minutes and you feel good about it. Hopefully you feel good about it. At least I do, because I enjoyed sketching with you today. I will post the picture and the sketch in the group as usual. So if you want, you can do another 3-minute sketch. And for sure you can also do 5 minutes or 6 minutes. So it's more about defining a time frame, not about exactly the 3 minutes.